Hey guys, in this episode of Taming Tumbleweed, we're going to try not to get stung. Yep, that's right, we're bringing in bees. And we're going to take Tommy's Jeep. Well, he's going to take his Jeep and he's going to take it on our new hard off-road course. Plus, we're going to do some more work on the barn. And finally, we're going to build out a fishing hole.
Okay, we'll try taking it to the right.
You're done, buddy. Don't get yourself stuck. You're done. I'm being cheap, but
Are all the hate comments worth the 20 bucks, David?
for me it is.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Today on TFL Off-Road, we are hitting the trails, the fish pond trails with the new Chevy Silverado ZR2. And this is a big moment because this is the first time a full-size truck has navigated our new fish pond extreme off-road course. So to help me out today, we've got David.
Well, do you mind getting it muddy? Because it's going to get muddy.
It's going to get muddy and hopefully it doesn't get rolled over. But in this video, we're going to try to navigate every single obstacle with the Silverado ZR2. And just in case things go south, you've brought along Old Reliable.
Well, and there's a couple obstacles. I feel like I should go first, Tommy, simply because my truck, I bought it for $2,000. This one was 60 what?
67.
67,000. So, you know, we want to keep our risk down today.
All right, well, we'll give it a go, but I still want to see if the Silverado can tackle all the trails. And there might be a couple obstacles that the old Blue Reliable won't be able to do.
Well, I'm glad you've got this one to pull me out.
All right, we might be pulling each other out. Let's go hit it. I'm gonna go into low range as we approach obstacle 1. How about you?
Definitely going into low range for the whole course.
So talk to me a little bit about your truck. What year is it and what are you running under the hood?
It's a 92 GMC with a 454 and a 5-speed NV 4500 transmission and 410 gears in the rear and running 31-inch tires, I think.
Now I've got the new Silverado Trail Boss ZR2 with a 6.2 liter V8. We've got front and rear locking differentials, and it's kind of a good old-fashioned farm truck versus off-road machine. And we'll see if the farm truck can go places that the Silverado can go.
10-4, good buddy.
So as you go through these narrow trees, you're probably a little bit less scared about scratching it than I am with this nearly $70,000 Chevy.
Yeah, I pity you a little bit. Yeah, I don't worry about it because even when I painted it, I didn't even pull all the dents out because I knew I was probably going to scratch it again.
This is actually the first time we've taken a full-size truck through our new difficult pond course. So this is obstacle 1. It's called Dirty Deeds. It is this deep mud pit. Let's see if those Michelin primarily road tires can tackle the mud.
I am in 4 low and first gear.
Absolute beauty through there, David. Nicely done.
I don't think there's a bottomless pit in that hole. I think it's actually got some solid structure underneath there.
It's not quicksand, let's be completely honest about that. But one thing I did notice, you made that look pretty easy from a width standpoint. I'm not so sure this is going to fit quite as well.
I do have my tape measure. I think we should measure the width of both our trucks.
All right, trying to avoid this giant root. That would be an oh, there's 2 of them. That would be an expensive quarter panel issue. Man, this truck is enormous. What in the heck? Can't go that slow though, because I gotta still accelerate out of this mud hole. Whew, that was a squeeze if I've ever seen one. A little bit of a tap on the rear hitch on the way out, but we were able to get through obstacle number 1, Dirty Deeds. Now I've got a cool little hill climb. All right, David, are you gonna try the loose sandy hill climb?
Well, last time I did it, I ran out of gas and I still only got maybe another, what, quarter of a tank that I had. I'm gonna pass this time, Tommy.
Didn't you fill it up since last time?
Well, I did, but I've been driving here every day for work. I've already gone through 3/4 of a tank.
And that's a 454, isn't it? So it's got the...
Not known for its fuel economy.
Yeah, I get at best maybe 12, 13.
Alright, well I got a full tank, so I'm going to try the Sandy Hill climb.
Go for it.
All right, here goes the Chevy. I'm going up this hill in 4 low, diffs unlocked. That is over 20 degrees steep there. And of course, right at the top, I'm gonna have to navigate a little bit to avoid the fence. Man, that just walked up there like it was absolutely nothing. All right, so we've got David's Folly, and then off to obstacle number 2.
All right, Tommy, I'm looking at my gas gauge right now, and when I'm facing downhill, it's on E, but when I'm going uphill, it's on about 3/8 of a take.
Let's be honest, David, General Motors gas gauges from the early 90s were not known for their laser precision accuracy.
Yeah, I'll confirm that one.
All right, you ready for me to travel down David's Folly?
Yeah, so this is this really tight off-camber switchback, and we'll see how the size comparison is between the 92 and the 2022.
All right, I know there's no way I can make this turn because the mule doesn't even do it. So we'll have to do a little backing up. I'll try and take a little bit wider. I'm pretty curious about the ZR2 because his wheelbase has got to be, shoot, another, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 inches longer than I am. So this one's tough because I'm gonna have to get my nose clear over here, and then I gotta back up. We're good? We're good, Andre? How's my front end? Okay.
David, nicely done, buddy.
Yeah, I did it without scraping anything.
So you were able to do that, David, with just one reverse. I'm gonna be curious if I can do the same thing in the ZR2. I'll try to take a similar line.
Yeah, that's a lot more wheelbase right there, boss.
If I could get a short cab long bed ZR2, I'd be all over it. Or even a short cab short bed would be even better. So we'll see how this 4-door short bed does. And I've got a beef to pick with General Motors because this is my view out the front. A hood bulge on top of a hood bulge. That's what I can see. No idea where the front end is. Luckily, the front-facing camera is coming in handy, although it's a little bit low res. So, see if we can do this in the same amount of turnarounds as David did in his GMC. So start turning right about there. Thanks, Andre. All right, now I'm just facing off of a cliff. Please back up, truck. Ooh.
Boy, Tommy, this does not look good from here.
Well, on the plus side, it feels worse from here.
Watch your rear quarter panel as well, because that cliff is a little bit steep right there. You got a wheel off the ground, obviously, right now.
Yeah, I feel that. Woo! Come on, come on. Nice! Look at that traction control. Did you see that? That was pretty good. That was no locker and it was able to kick in pretty quickly. Now I gotta wash this rocker panel.
I think you're gonna make this, Tommy.
I think so too, David.
Drivers.
I'm ruining David's Folly. All right. What a beauty. Climb. Climb, Chevy, climb. Ooh. May have hit the depart.
Is your tail hitting?
May have been a little bit of tail there. Yeah, so that was David's Folly, Andre, but now we gotta go up that.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah, this is what the ZR2 is made for right here.
Cliffs.
Yeah. Well, pull up that way.
Yep.
Put your back end up that way. Whoop. Let's do it.
Whoop. Just like that.
This thing's gonna go whoop whoop.
And then where do we go from here?
That way.
Well, then he has to come down David's Folly again.
Well, why don't I try going down that?
No. Well, can we do this last?
Well, we could.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because we gotta circle around.
You want to do it last?
Yeah, that way you'll be pointing right at it because we got to circle around, come through here, and then we could just go.
But then we'll have to turn around again.
I might
Then
even try it.
we have to turn around anyways, right?
Right. Yeah, that's a good idea, Andre.
Well, I'm full of good ideas.
Yeah.
Well, Andre wants to do the fun stuff last now. Andre, it's obstacle 2, not obstacle 6. All right, we'll do it at the end. We'll hit on obstacle 3, which is Nathan's crack, and this is where things are going to get really interesting. So this is obstacle number 3 because these hooligans wanted to skip number 2 till the very end. But this is Nathan's crack, and it is a deep descent and then a quick ascent in between these tight trees. And this guy has already claimed the life of one Jeep Wrangler tailpipe. And we'll see how it does on the trucks, but you have a cheater solution.
So I knew that more than likely long wheelbase trucks are not going to make it through this.
Sure.
The Bronco and your Jeep have done it easily. So I brought some cheat boards.
Okay.
And the way it's going to work, I want to try it first, okay?
Okay, just without the cheat boards.
Yeah, and we brought our bungee rope.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That we know how to use now.
Yes.
Since last time. And I got a feeling I'm probably going to hit here.
Yep.
And then with the mule in front and you in back, we can at least go one way or the other.
Aren't you worried about your spare tire just going psh?
Well, my hitch, I think my hitch is lower than my spare tire.
Okay.
Well, you watch it for me.
All right, I'll take a look.
You're behind me.
Yep.
And then these, if we have to, we'll lay our boards down and we'll see if they break.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Good luck, David. Wow, that looks like nothing on camera, and it looks so alarming in person. Okay, nice and slow. Oh, it's gonna just touch the hitch. Oh! Uh-oh. Come on, G80 locker. David really needs his locker to kick in. There it goes! Woo! I did it, Andre! You did it! I did not like that at all. Well, he did it. He's also left me 2 nice big holes. And I'm worried about this tree a lot. But luckily, I have front and rear lockers selectable in the ZR2, so hopefully I can do it with a little bit more control. Andre, so you've been running support on this whole trip.
Yes.
How did that make you feel?
Well, I'm in the Kawasaki Mule. It's right here. And the Kawasaki Mule makes this look easy. But your truck was impressive.
Well, once the G80 kicked in, what I'm worried about, so in my truck I got the flatbed, right?
Yes.
And it could have hit that tree and just ran right along the tree and nobody would have known it. But not with you, not with the new ZR2. So,
Okay, but Tommy's advantage, I think, is the front locker because he could point the truck this way
Yep.
and climb this way.
Yep.
Although he will still hit his tail.
Let's do this.
Okay.
If we can hit it on the hitch, I'll be fine with it.
Yeah.
So let's aim it so that the hitch hits and not the bumper.
All right, so you go behind the truck,
All right.
talk to him on the radio,
Gotcha.
and I'll spot him this way.
10-4.
I'm going to try to make this really sharp turn before I click the locker on. And then I'll click it on. Both front and back, I should say.
Tommy, I'm worried about these trees scratching you, so I'm watching.
Thanks, David. So this is important. When we go over this log, I really want to aim for the hitch and not for the bumper. So we're going to see if we can make that happen. And now it's time to engage the front and the rear locking diffs. All right, we're going to start to climb here. Wow, this thing's got a long wheelbase. How are we looking, David?
Looking good back here.
Okay, I'm just gonna take it nice and slow so I've got options in case we need to back up. Well, the front end has started to climb before the rear end is even off of the descent.
All is well. You still got 6 inches right now. About ready to drop. You're good.
Wow, did I clear that back there?
Ah, the D-ring is actually dragging. Okay, the hitch just hit. All right, that's all hit. Well, we did catch a little bumper.
All right, obviously a lot less drama on the way out with that locking differential, but let's go see if we damage the rear bumper. I mean, very impressive traction. Actually, not bad at all. So you can see we did catch the D-ring and the hitch pretty well, and then a little bit over here on that bumper, it looks like, but overall, I'm very impressed.
Tommy, we hit right here.
Oh, I'm looking on the wrong side.
Yeah, right here.
Oh yeah. Well, we got a little scuff on the
It
other
was
side.
a root. It wasn't a rock.
It was the root, huh? Could be much worse.
Do you see what you did to the root back here?
No, what did I do to the root? Who got it worse, the truck or the root?
You ripped up the root. You stripped the bark right off of it.
So we both hit on our departure,
Yes.
but the difference was, did you see the front end of my truck started to climb?
Yeah.
Before the butt was even
Yeah.
off of the hill. That's
Yeah.
how long that wheelbase is.
Yeah. I don't know the difference, probably what, 15, 20 inches difference?
It's pretty substantial, but then of course with your cheap truck, slam that butt, slam the tree,
yeah,
not a huge
no
deal.
big deal. Yeah.
Well, next up we've got obstacle number 4, and this has turned into an absolute muddy mess. Are you gonna try it in yours?
Of course.
Of course! Let's go give it a go. So obstacle number 4, through the cottonwood. It doesn't have an official name. We're actually putting polls out, and you're welcome to vote on the TFL Off-Road community page. But we got 2 parts. We got this dive into this little mud hole, and then it gets really difficult over here, right, David?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this has still got approach and departure angle. I'm a little worried about this one because I know my front might hit that. But yeah, this is where it's really happening down here. So the other day I spent a day just clearing out brush in here. And it was like this beautiful little grassy area
Yeah.
that was just pretty and like nothing. And now look at it.
Andre went through one time in the mule, and look what he's done.
But didn't you do this with Roman or something?
Yeah, we did. We've come through it. Only the mule. No, we took the Jeep through it.
My Wrangler,
Yeah.
the mighty Jeep Wrangler on mud terrains.
It made it no problem.
So why are you yelling at me for?
Because you're here, you're convenient to yell at.
Oh.
Well, it just seems more muddy now.
Okay.
All right, here goes David on the first part. This should be pretty doable for him. Oh, buried the nose and buried the hitch. Uh-oh. Oh!
I'm gonna push you, David. Oh, actually, that's not gonna help.
Well, here's another issue. He's pretty close to his frame down there. Do you see that?
You're on your belly.
Well,
Am I? I better get out and look. No, I'm not.
Not on your belly?
No. I've got like an inch yet.
all right.
It's all about this. Oh, you're gonna push here in a second. But first of all,
David's modifying the trail.
yeah, we're gonna fix this tree.
And you were yelling at me.
Because you broke the trail. David's fixing it.
Moral of the story is always have a shovel, okay?
Be prepared. I took my winch off, I put it back on my other truck just last night. And then Tommy says, David, let's try your truck. I didn't want to take the winch off and put it back on.
You know, David, the hard part about this, I'm not sure we're going to be able to go forward or backward because you hit your hitch so hard.
Yeah?
I think we got to go forward.
Yeah. Okay. We're not going back out.
All right, there's only one way. All right, David, we're ready for you. Give her hell. Yep, again. Oh, one more. Whoopee. That took a number on David's license plate, and here is his front end hitch receiver, which is down there somewhere. There we go. David, are you having fun yet?
Oh yeah, having great fun.
I think you've built us a pretty good course here.
Yeah, this one I think, I'm not using crawl gear. I'm putting it in second.
Yeah.
I'm even anticipating third gear just to get some wheel spin. But I think third gear might be too high, so let's try second.
So,
Yeah.
I went home and did a lot of research
Yeah,
on how the infamous Eaton G80 works.
yeah,
Your rear locker.
yeah.
And it's a centrifugal based unit that has to activate at 100 RPM differential in speed between left and right wheels.
So I almost need to be in second gear.
So you got to get roughly 2 revolutions a second for it to lock up.
Okay, all right.
Here goes David into the bog. Woo! Holy mother of pearl, David! What did you do?
Holy mother!
That's a little more difficult than I thought. I really didn't think I'd make it through, but I didn't think I'd look like this.
You gotta see the other side of it.
If I got a wheel off the ground?
Man, like 9 feet. It's not a great situation, actually, David.
All right, time for the bungee cord.
Yeah, that's pretty rolly overy.
I'm afraid with the little gases I have at that angle, I may run out of gas today too. Look at that chunk of bark I just took out of my receiver.
Wow!
I just don't want to mess up my nice chrome bumper because it was so pretty before.
I don't think we will.
No, so far.
I don't want to mess up your roof, David.
So far. My what?
Your roof.
Shiny side up.
Oh, all right. So Andre,
Yeah.
I lost a bolt to my license plate.
Oh no.
But everybody needs a pivoting license plate
Yes.
so you can get to this.
You can get a bungee cord?
Yeah.
So this is a kinetic rope, and the idea behind this is it's not such a violent jerk. Andre can get a little speed going, even in this small side-by-side, and should give David enough of a tug to get unstuck.
All right, Andre. What I learned from pulling out the Jeep, you need to back up and give yourself a little more slack and just let her go.
Let her rip, tater chip!
Now I have to go do that. Fantastic.
Tommy, did it look like it damaged anything on the way out?
No.
No?
The course is pretty ruined, but the truck is good.
Well, I guess I have the right to ruin it since I'm the one that
Built
made
it. Yeah, that's fair enough. I give you that. All right, should we try the Chevy?
Yeah. How do you feel?
Not awesome. All right, so we're gonna try to take a slightly different line with the Silverado ZR2, one that's slightly less hazardous for a rollover. But I'm gonna go front and rear lockers engaged. And I can't take this fast because I don't want to damage a quarter panel or a bumper.
Passenger, back end looks good. All right, you're coming right over it right now. So now here's what we gotta watch out for: the rocker panel. Yeah, passenger. Yep.
I don't really have a lot of options because I'm so close to this tree on this side.
Easy, easy. Okay, it slid right off, so we don't have to worry about it now.
This truck is just too big for this kind of thing. Ooh.
Yeah, log just pushed you right back over. That was good.
We're right in the same hole I was in.
Great. Man, this thing feels
Tommy,
so
let's go
tippy.
straighter. Straighten it out. A little more.
This is so tippy. How we looking?
You're good, Tommy. All good.
Climb, 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 climb. Woohoo! Look at that! Trail boss, baby! I mean, ZR2, baby, lockers on. Pulled us right out. David.
Yeah.
It's a pretty hard
That
obstacle.
was a hard one.
Pretty hard obstacle, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got 3 more to go. Got number 4, we got number 5,
We got to backtrack.
number 2, and number 6.
Yeah.
Should we do it?
Yeah. We won't go down in Tommy's terror, trauma,
Trench.
trouble trench.
Yeah, because this thing's
No.
already filthy.
No,
so
we're not going there.
No.
No.
But we'll try to at least get up the other 2.
We'll do the true side, not the dare side.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Hey, check it out. There's my infamous pit where I've gotten stuck twice now. And here goes David down the true side, which actually isn't all that easy. Yeah, that went about as well as expected.
Fuel time.
David, this has been quite the day.
I'm gonna run out of gas. my tires are gonna fall off because I got so much mud caked in them, and my license plate's coming off. I know the cop's gonna stop me.
Great. Fantastic.
I won't be home in time for dinner.
Dispatch the mule. In 3, 2, 1, pull.
Nice driving, Andre. You're getting good at this.
Let's see if I got stuck where David got stuck, or if the mighty Silverado will pull us out through this gnarly mud pit. This thing is so cool. I'm totally a Silverado ZR2 convert. Didn't like it very much at first because I thought it was too big and I was being a baby, but now I'm all about it. This thing rocks. Doesn't turn very well with the front end lock though.
Ooh, that's really super. Ooh. Okay, keep going. That's really soupy. Little driver.
Yeah! What a monster! Woo! This thing goes through everything.
Hi, Tommy, look at this. You got a little schmutz on your hook.
Look, you lost your license plate too, Tommy.
Yeah, it was stolen. The mud stole it completely off. So David elected not to do obstacle 2, and what about obstacle 6, that skyline climb?
Yeah, I think what's gonna happen, same thing I did the other day, I'm gonna run out of gas because it's too steep for me. So I gotta get to the gas station too.
This is big block 454 problem here if I've ever heard of
no
folks. So what this is we go down to that pit. David's gonna veer to the right on the little cutout road, and then I'm going to attempt to climb to the summit of that hill.
Good luck.
So David, when you get down into that muddy swamp,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to really give it some beans, I think.
I've been doing it all day. At least this one is not like whoop, whoop. It's more like so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up and out.
Ride it like a skateboard park.
Yeah.
So David,
Yeah.
today is the first day where I'm like, this course has really come together.
Yeah. And this is first impressions of me in this truck too.
Yeah, so we have really pushed the limits of certainly both of these trucks, and the course is pretty hard.
It is pretty hard. Yeah.
But the ZR2 has really been smoking it, I'd say.
So here's my first impressions. This is the first time I've been in this truck.
Yeah, the new 22.
What the heck is that big old bump on the front? You can't even see where you're going.
Well, you gotta rely on the front-facing camera.
Oh.
Which is okay, but it's a little distorted. Why don't they just lower the hood, and then they could ignore the need for the cameras?
I mean, that's what I like about my truck is that slope of it. You can actually see your front corners. This one you can see nothing.
Literally nothing. And what I do have to say about your course, we knew it would be a test of tires, which it is. It's a test of lockers.
Yep.
It's a little bit of a test of skid plates. I may have run out of clearance a little bit.
Well,
But it certainly is a test of front and rear bumper strength.
Yeah.
Because there have been more digging noses and tails into mud than I've ever experienced. We're gonna go ahead and click on lockers because I just am excited that we have them. And this is...
It's like you're driving by faith, you know?
You really don't like that big hood, do you?
I don't.
Reduce speed to use lockers. I'm going 0 miles an hour.
I want to sing, Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh man. Alright. I hope my dad doesn't mind that we have now officially broken in the front and the rear end of this truck in every possible way.
Are we digging in? Yeah.
Are we through? Ooh, okay, we're through. Hold on, David.
All right, now you're gonna go that way right now.
This is number
Yep.
6.
Keep going.
Ooh, tires are
Okay.
slimy.
So between those two bushes,
Yep.
the yucca on the left, the bush on the right.
Dude, this is steep. That's a 10-degree side slope and over 20 degrees vertical.
And as soon as we get past this rock, as in right now, start going to the right.
Allegedly. Can't see anything over this bulge.
I know. Oh, I see it's the sky. All right, keep going right.
Okay, well, we can use the camera.
Oh yeah.
And just
We're
like that.
on the summit, Tommy.
Yes!
Well, that was a piece of cake for the ZR2.
So ZR2 conquered every obstacle today. Your truck conquered a few of them.
Yeah, you wouldn't need a bungee for this one truck, but I did.
And if any tire manufacturers are watching and want to give that old farm truck a good chance at this course, hit us up and we'll stick some mud terrains on David's truck. Well, I gotta say, for a full-size truck, this thing just smoked it. It's a little big in some areas and the hood is a little tall, but the locking diffs, the angles, the clearance was really amazing. And David, you did pretty well for what is a $3,000 truck.
Well, you know, we need to show kind of what it does without lockers and an old truck that just has just street tires and nothing special but a G80. It did okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I knew I was going to get stuck, and I'm glad we got out without me being back there. But the problem is I'm out of gas, I'm covered in mud, my wheels are out of balance, my license plate is falling off, and my pets' heads are falling off too.
Well, I'll tell you this much. The tank of gas and certainly the car wash are on us for this one.
Oh yeah.
But David, thank you so much for coming out here, as always. Guys, check out TFL Off-Road for more David. He's been starring in our Taming Tumbleweed series. And yeah, I think it's time for a thorough car wash.
Yeah, thank you TFL. Get a car wash and a tank of gas.
We're driving from here, just outside of Golden, Colorado, all the way to Moab to the White Room Trail.
If you want to class up something immediately, trust me on this.
I have focused on safety, security, and functionality.
So for some people, that's about half a car payment right there.
We're here on the White Rim Trail, and I think there is no more beautiful road in the entire world. Yeah, there are like 3 cars going off the road here. Wait, what?
Nathan, go slow? Hell no.
Now this is when you really want a vehicle that's in perfect mechanical condition when you're navigating the side of a cliff.
This is functional.
Well, welcome to the Escalade at night.
That is a metal hinge which pokes you right in the middle of the back.
It was extremely cold last night.
The food on this trip was spectacular.
I forgot we had 5 big guys.
It's 2022, $100 will get you an apple.
This should be on.
That's a little bit, but whoa!
I do not like shelf roads, even when, well, I mean, 30 feet is a big enough cliff to probably kill you.
By the way, I wanted to show you. This is after waiting a moment or 2 or 3 or 6. A lot of dust. Very hard to see through.
All right, come on, straight on. I'm not gonna let you go off the cliff, don't worry.
I'm getting lightheaded.